Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I went MIA for a couple weeks. I've been just busy with school and finals and everything going on a lot with my personal life, but I'm not going to go into depth. But today's video is going to be about like top things someone that doesn't live in Colorado may not know about from a Colorado native. And the first one is that Denver is not technically located in the Rocky Mountains, and that when a lot of people do come here, they see the base of the Rocky Mountains, and that contrary to like popular belief, it's built the city and capital of Colorado, Denver, is built on the high plains, and actually it's like one of the flattest cities in the US. And it is true that Denver does offer some of the best city views of the nearly often in snowy peak mountains. On a clear day, a lot of Denver visitors can't see more than 200 named mountain peaks, which is really interesting. That's why a lot of us say go towards the mountains or away from the mountains. That's the only like real directions that we do use. It's not so snowy in Denver. We did have a blizzard back in like March range, but we haven't had snow since then, and usually we do get it around like mid-October, late October, early November. Like we always get snow on Halloween. That's why a lot of us, when we were trick-or-treating when we were younger, always had like jackets, so you can never really tell what we were, even though we were like Cinderella, Aladdin, Jasmine, Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, and the weather is like the best kept secret, just because almost reluctant to let go, because we do get like some really nasty blizzards. I've experienced one when I was in preschool. That Denver is usually sunny and mild, and that we get about 300 days a year of sunny days and about 65 days worth of snow, and that and it's like recorded more than that annual hours compared to like San Diego or Miami Beach. And then even though the winters are considered mild, during the day average daily highs 45 Ds, and it keeps the city warm than like let's say Boston or like snowy St. Louis. So ours is more of like a dry winter compared to like St. Louis and Boston, just because they're more on the ocean side. And that the best of all, that the warmer temperatures come with like low humidity, so that's why you'll see like a lot of us just wearing, like a lot of us natives wearing like light jackets and even shorts during the winter, because it's like the humidity and it's always dry, and with the warmth. And that we do enjoy all four seasons, even though we primarily just get summer and winter. We do get hints of spring and fall, but they're not as much. And that we do receive an occasional like blast of cold air or blizzards, and that we are like, when we say like don't like the weather, wait a day or even a few hours, and it does usually change. And that we do get like 60 degrees mornings, and then followed by a hot drop in like cold temperatures in the afternoon, and by like sometimes we do get snow in the evenings, or it'll be like super cold in the mornings and get super hot during the summers. It does like Denver is bipolar in a lot of ways, like Wyoming, and that our downtown Denver is really family oriented kind of thing, and it's very walkable. You can go to like anywhere if you go to 16th Street Mall, and that when people coming to Denver land at DIA, you can skip a rental car, because in 2016 the University of Colorado did create the A line, so it goes from Union Station, which is in downtown, to DIA and back, and that's like, I want to say at least like 30-45 minutes. And then you can take the light rails from like the DIA to Union with your family, and it's a lot cheaper than taking a cab. It's like $10.50 currently right now. And that you can go to like multiple family hotels in downtown Denver, like the Weinstein, Brown Plaza, Curtis Hotel, the southern one that's just with us, I can't think of on top of my head. And then when you like get into your hotel, you can freshen up, get unpacked, and you can do like family like a lot of stuff to do. Like you can go to the Denver Zoo, you can go to the aquarium, you can go to the Botanic Gardens, you can go to the Performing Arts Complex that's right close to the Rarey campus. You can also see, like if you come during the winter months, like the Denver Zoo lights. Downtown does something spectacular for like evening stuff. And that we do love our dinosaurs, ironically, because if you go to the Nature and Science Museum, you can see it. And then it's a secret because dinosaurs did roam the land where Colorado's like borders are. Like we have like some notorious dinosaurs, and that's why one of our teams does have, the Colorado Rockies do have a mascot that is a dinosaur, and that it was located near Morrison, which is like a 15-minute drive from Denver, like 15 or so minutes, maybe longer if it's traffic. And that there's the Morrison Natural History Museum where you can discover all these dinosaurs that were ever dug up from Colorado, and that you should also visit the Denver Museum of Nature and Science. It's so kid friendly. Kids do learn science, and like that might pique their interest. And that like there's also Dino Hotel, which is in the Western Denver, like southwest location. It's about 20 minutes downtown from Denver. And that it's really interesting. You can see like life-size like life-size T-Rex paintings, murals. Kids can do Jurassic dig pits for them. And then actually technically I didn't even know about this. I don't know why. I just now found out. Is that cheeseburger is like a trademark name of a Louis Boston, and who was a Denver resident in 1935 when he opened the first like Humpty Dumpty Barrel Drive-In. And that it's like, it serves like, I've never personally been there just because I never had money growing up and currently. And that it does serve like really good burgers, and that it's in the Cherry Creek mall area that's like off First and University where it starts. And it's really, honestly, I would say go to it. And then we're still pretty much like the Wild West, just due to the fact that we do, if you go up to Greeley, there is like a Western show going on, the National Western Stock Show and Rodeo. And it's usually every January, not during COVID right now, but it's usually held there. And that it's actually, Colorado, it's actually in Denver. There's another one going on in like Greeley every time. And then they just like hold like longhorn cattle drives, cowboy hats, horses, and that you get like to see them. And then like there's a Buckhorn Exchange, which is the #1 liquor license in the state of Colorado, and it's like a wild western theme. You won't get bull testicles. You mostly get like western kind of food. And that we do spend a lot of times outdoors. So like if you go up to Boulder and stuff, near ZU Boulder campus, there's the mountains and everything. There's Devil's Thumb and a lot of like trails and like camping. And that there's over 200 parks, 100 miles of bike lanes, and almost 400 of single signal bike routes, just because like the governor right now currently is trying to encourage more people to ride their bikes to work, use RTD's public transit, even though it currently sucks. There's 7 professional sports teams. Like one of them I just talked about was the Colorado Rockies. We do have the Denver Broncos, the Nuggets, Colorado, our Avalanche hockey team, but we also do have our Rapid soccer team, our lacrosse team, and then our rugby team. So like we try to satisfy everybody, like the state's citizens with basketball, football, even though in Europe would be soccer. And then our baseball teams, because we're always excited about that, along with a lot of people do love hockey. And then we have like our other sports that satisfy like our out of country visitors. And then our arts and museums are like the best ever, just because they're super affordable, and that like you could see like all you can see nature and science, you can learn the history of Colorado, you can see the railroad system, and that the Tivoli is like originally was a brewery before it converted into something for students that go to CU Denver, CCD, and MSU Denver. And we do have like the best ice cream, because right now currently we do have the Little Man ice cream, and it's like a Coney Island inspired ice cream shop, and like it's really good, honestly. And then it's located in Lower Highlands, and so it's like Lower Highlands Ranch area, closer to Denver. And that it's like bebop music, and that a lot of staff does wear like old-fashioned envelope hats with red striped aprons, trying to keep like the ethnicity of when ice cream shops did originally happen and everything. And that, like, that's all I could say about Denver. And honestly, being here in Neighbor, our like highest point in Denver is like 5,680 feet, which is like the top stair of the Capitol building, and then the lowest is like 5,130 feet. And that seeing a lot of the snow is super nice. If you guys want me to do like a part 2 of like my experience living in Denver or within the Denver metro area, I am totally down with that. Just let me know in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.